Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Thompson for girls high school basketball. Two of the better teams in Class A squaring off tonight as the Mayport CG Patriots take on the Thompson Tommies. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Mayport CG comes in with a record of 3-1 on the season. The Patriots have won 3 straight, including last night when they were winners at Hillsborough Central Valley, 63-49. Thompson comes in with a record of 2-1. The Tommies' last game was Saturday at Grafton, and they won that 66-48. This is the home opener for Thompson, and they've actually got just this one home game in their first 6. Granted, 2 were at a neutral site. Their first 2 games played in Minot, but only one home game in the first 6. That's something you'd rather have the opposite way, but we'll see what happens here. Earlier today in the C-Squad game, Thompson defeated Sacred Heart 42-36. And in the JV game that ended a couple of moments ago, Thompson beating Mayport CG 59-31. We'll check in with the coaches, Jason Brent from Thompson and Keenan Konchak from Mayport CG, when we return after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Mayport CG at Thompson tonight in girls basketball, joined by Keegan Konchak, the coach of the Mayport CG Patriots, who had a game last night and an impressive showing in a win over Hillsborough Central Valley.
Yeah, good game for us last night. Came ready to play. Girls came out on fire in that first quarter. Had 3 threes from Jordan, Gaiza, and Hudson. So if we can start every game like that, that'd be a perfect start. But tonight's going to be a little bit different story. We got Thompson, who's super athletic, super fast, transition team that really likes to get out and go. So we got to make sure we got our wheels with us tonight.
What are some other things besides the scoring that you were impressed with last night?
Just the way we kind of executed. I mentioned this last night too. When we came away on that Sargent County game on Friday night with a good run, a good 17-0 run to end the game, and it kind of continued over. Just more fluid with the ball, asking for the ball, wanting the ball, right? Great screens, great cuts, right? Executing, finding the open girl when she's open. We could have scored way more points too. We missed some layups and some open shots, but it's that's the game of basketball, and I think if we can continue that tonight, it's going to be a lot harder to get some open shots, obviously, with the way they play defense, but I think we should be all right.
I mentioned last night in the post-game show that I was really impressed with Kaiser Carlson and the way she played the point.
Yeah, for sure. She kind of controlled the game for us. Probably the best two things she did was at the end of the quarter, end of the halftime, and at the end of that third quarter, where she just took control. The play kind of broke down when we had called out, and we had some younger girls out there who didn't know what we were supposed to be doing, so the play breaks down, and she still executed and scored some 2 baskets as the time is expiring. So that's 4 points right there that not only we didn't shoot early in that clock and could have given them another chance to shoot, but she got the last shot too, and then making sure they can't get any points, and we got 2 each time.
Now this is a matchup that I'm sure people will be looking forward to, even say into the region tournament, because these teams traditionally are quite good.
Yeah, hopefully. Obviously, quite the tradition here in Thompson. I think you look at the banners up around 12 state tournament appearances, so it's a fun place to come try to play. We had some rough outings here in the last couple of years, but we've also had some success against Thompson in the past. We've got some good teams, so it'll be another good one tonight. I know they got some great seniors that have played since they're like 8th graders, I feel like, on varsity. So it's we know each other quite well. So like you said, it's a nice tradition to have.
Last night you talked about wanting to reduce turnovers. You only had 10 by my count last night. I assume that's going to be part of tonight's plan also?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. If we turn it over against Thompson, it's going to be layups given up instead of, just second chance points, obviously getting off offensive rebounds. But yeah, those turnovers, all right, points off turnovers are a huge stat that we obviously track and make sure that we got to be able to, with all the pressure that they put on, they jump passing lanes. If we can't get backdoor layups and keep the pressure off, it's going to be a long night.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thank you.
That's King Konchak, coach of the Mayport CG Patriots. We'll be back with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsborough.
This holiday season, discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Cywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsborough. They accept Hillsborough Christmas cash.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Thompson taking on Mayport CG in girls basketball tonight. Jason Brenn, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, with us now. And you have won 2 of your last 3, if I remember right. The first 3, I should say, then in action.
Actually, a couple of those were in Minot.
Yeah, we got 3 games down already. We opened up the season out in Minot. We go down there and we played Kenmare, who's a really, really strong team, and then second night we played South Prairie, who we know a lot about, and that's a very talented group. And they got us pretty good that night. We stuck with them for about 3 quarters, but they stretched that lead in the 4th quarter. And then coming back, we had 1 game the next week, and it got postponed on that snow day, so we didn't get to play until this past Saturday. And went up to Grafton, and I'll tell you what, that's a scrappy group up there that they have this year, and some good size, and it was just a fun, good game.
How have things been going for you? You've got quite a few returning starters or people who have seen a lot of playing time.
Yeah, we got 3 starters back, and we got 1 girl off the bench who's now in the starting lineup with Andy Schwab being there. But, after that, we got a lot of fresh faces. We got girls who maybe got a few minutes here and there, but they weren't necessarily regulars all the time. So, getting them into the mix now and working through, trying to get everybody to gel has kind of been what we've been working on. And, it's going to continue throughout Christmas break to make sure that we're trying to find the right rotations. But, we've had some flashes where we looked really good and we've looked good and played well together. And we've also had situations where we've turned the ball over at alarming rates. But, it's early and it's something that we know that we're going to have to continue to work on throughout the season.
Having seen Mayport CG last night and seeing them make 8 threes and knowing that Kaya Hurst and Allison Sage are capable of scoring from long distance themselves, this could be a real shootout.
Yeah, it could. We were able to watch that game with Mayport playing HCV last night as well. And, not only can they shoot the 3, but they can shoot the deep 3 as well, And, they've got 3 big scorers that we really have to focus on. Carpenter probably being the one from the deepest range, but Kaiser Carlson and, of course, Zerfis, they're both really good at getting to the rim as well, for girls that aren't very big. So, it's a good basketball team. Yeah, we feel like we can match probably at the 3-point line what they can do, but at the same time, it's a situation where we also know that, we want to play our style. We want to get fast. We want to get it up and down on them. They're not dumb. They understand that, so they want to try to slow it down. So it's going to take both facets. We're going to try to get transition whenever we can, but, if we have to set down in a half-court offense, we'll do so.
This is your home opener, and looking at the schedule, this is your only home game of the first 6.
Yeah, we've been road warriors a little bit early here, but that's all right. Get them out of the way so later in here we get some more home games. But, it's always fun. The first game at home is always, a little extra special, but it's always fun to play in front of your home crowd, and you get some more friends and family around, and, they're watching anyways. But it's just great to get the good crowd going. Hopefully we're going to have a good student section this week and this entire year for that matter, and, just go out there and play hard, and the kids, they love that energy that gets built in a home gym.
What will be important things tonight?
I think there's 2 things that we really need to do better, and that's one, we can't keep giving up offensive boards that we've done. We spent a lot of time yesterday working on blocking out and getting ourselves in rebounding position and just grabbing the ball, not letting people take it from us. And the other thing is limiting our turnovers. We got to learn to play on 2 feet a little bit better than we have been. We've been running around and just kind of throwing the ball around off of 1 foot, and we got to make sure we're getting control and working on our pivots and finding the open girl.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thanks, Joe.
That's Jason Bren, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll be back with the starting lineups, Thompson versus Mayport CG, after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one? Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today
doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
During our commercial break here, we actually had to be on the watch out for a flying iPad. Just above us is a crow's nest where coaches will film or videotape the games. And apparently the iPad wasn't properly attached. I just hope they have a good warranty on it. Thompson's schedule after tonight, they will travel to Carrington on Friday. They will be at Central Cass next week, Monday, and then play again December 30th at home against Hillsboro CV, Central Valley. While the Thompson boys have started with a couple of home games, they will be at Carrington also on Friday the 19th, and then here at home on the 30th, taking on Hillsboro Central Valley in another doubleheader. We'll be back with the starting lineups when we return to Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
And discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Cywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower-owned crystalsugar.com. For Mayport CG, number 2 is Kaiser Carlson, a 5'6 senior. Number 4, Hudson Zerfus, a 5'5 senior. 21, Kylie Croplin is a 5'7 junior. She'll play a forward. 23, Jordan Carpenter, a 5'8 junior, will join Carlson and Zerfus in the backcourt. And also up front, 24, Jaden Roeder, a 5'11 freshman. Kenan Konchak, the coach of Mayport CG, the Patriots, 3-1 on the year. And now for the Thompson Tommies, number 2, Andy Schwab, a 5'6 junior. Number 4, Addison Sage, a 5'6 senior. Number 5 is Claire Colling, a 5'8 senior. Number 10, Kaya Hurst, a 5'6 senior. And number 14, Abby Olson, a 5'9 senior. Jason Brent, the coach of Thompson, the Tommies 2-1 on the year. Wins over Grafton and Kenmare Bullbells, and a loss to South Prairie Max. And our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. And our scoreboard brought to you by Chris Mo Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Mayport CG in the traveling red uniforms with blue numbers and letters trimmed in white. Thompson in the white uniforms with green and black trim. Abby Olson jumping center for Thompson against Jordan Carpenter. And the tap control by Thompson. The Thompson fans will stand until their first points are scored. Schwab trying to hook a pass into Abby Olson. We got a blocking foul. And that's on Kylie Croplin, her first. And the first team foul, fresh shot clock for the Tommies. Sage driving, up with the left hand and scoring. And Thompson off to a 2-0 start. No immediate backcourt pressure. Carpenter around a screen, Carlson back for Carpenter. Carpenter into the block, overshot the basket. Colling got the rebound and got fouled. This is on Kaiser Carlson, her first and the team's second. 5 fouls per quarter will lead to a team getting the penalty of 2 free throws. Olson on top, bounce pass trying to get it inside. Comes to Colling, baseline jumper doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound and Zerfus coming away with it for Mayport CG. Zerfus will pull up and shoot a 3, that is short. And Colling getting the rebound. Quickly for Sage, laying it up and off. And a rebound by Abby Olson, that won't go. It's still a hot potato. Hurst had it in close, poked away. And the ball will go to Mayport CG. About a minute and a half played in the opening quarter. Thompson in front, 2-0. Joe Lancello with you on YourLiveEvent.com. Zerfus around a rotor screen. Back for Carpenter. Hurst guarding her closely. Carpenter not afraid to shoot from outside, as she did on Monday night, scoring 4 threes against Hillsborough Central Valley. And Kaisa Carlson with a drive and a basket. We're tied at 2. 2 minutes in. Hurst making her way in and scoring. And Thompson back in front at 4-2. Carpenter back for Zerfus. Now Carlson. Carlson driving. Kicks it back for Zerfus. Swinging it around Carpenter. The rainbow good. Jordan Carpenter putting the Patriots in front 5-4, and a drive the other way by Olsen, and she'll get a couple of free throws. Jaden Roeder commits the foul. That's her first. That's 3 on Mayport CG in the quarter. Abby Olsen to shoot a pair. And gets the roll to tie the game at 5. Abby Olsen's first point of the game. And the tie broken. 6-5 Thompson. Carlson for Carpenter, almost bobbled it. Hurst trying to sit close to Carpenter. Kropleen, left corner, air ball. Abby Olsen rebounds. Quickly for Schwab. Almost lost the dribble, found some space. Missed the layup. Abby Olsen, the offensive rebound. And another offensive rebound, this one for Calling. Schwab driving and scoring. Andy Schwab's first basket. 8-5 Thompson. 4.5 to go in the opening quarter. Zerfus around a screen and a double dribble. First turnover on Mayport CG. For Thompson, number 1, Nora Goulet, a 5'5 senior. Into the game for the first time, replacing Claire Calling. Nora's got a twin sister, Nyla. And Thompson with their first turnover. Carpenter hands for Carlson. Carpenter with a screen. And Carlson will drive and score. 4 for Kaisa Carlson. 8-7 Thompson midway through the opening quarter. And Carlson pokes the ball away with a steal. And a layup and a chance at a three-point play. Andy Schwab with the foul. That is her first, and the first against Thompson in the quarter. And Carlson converts the three-point play. She's got 7 points in the first quarter. And the Patriots up 10-8. Schwab for the cutting Goulet. Shot off the top of the glass, didn't go, and a rebound for Kropleen. Long ball intended for Carlson, broken up by Schwab. The ball will stay with Mayport CG with 29 to shoot. Most of the Mayport CG starters played a great deal in last night's game. Their victory at Hillsborough Central Valley, 63-49. You wonder if maybe the gas tank will get a little bit low as we get into the third and fourth quarters. Carpenter, the rainbow doesn't go. And the rebound for Abby Olsen. Thompson with an 8-2 rebounding edge so far. Sage for Schwab. Sage again. Goulet with 15 to shoot. Schwab driving, shot a little too hard. Abby Olson running after the rebound, and a fresh 35. Schwab for Olson, right block. 3 on the way, bango for Kaya Hurst. Hurst with 5, and the Tommies back in front, 11-10. Carlson left open for a 3. That one draws air. And a nice job by Carpenter to save it. And the ball is going to stay with Mayport CG. For Thompson, number 3, Jenna Schwabe, a 5'6" junior. Number 30, Vivian Myshak, a 6-foot freshman. Number 1, Miley Grandin, a 5'8" sophomore in the game for Mayport CG. There's a 3, no good. And a rebound for Jenna Schwabe. Jenna quickly into the front court. Myshak on the block, shot no, got her own rebound. Outlet pass tipped. But right to Jenna Schwabe for a basket. 13-10 Tommies. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Myshak will give a good physical presence, and Carlson driving to the basket. Tommy's tried to cut her off but committed a foul. Addison Sage with the Thompson foul, her first and the team's second with 1:44 to go first quarter. Carlson on the inbound baseline right with a fresh shot clock. Zerfus. Carlson surrounded by Sage. Carpenter open 3. And the rebound tip and control by Jenna Schwabe. Schwabe on the run. Shot didn't go. And the ball will stay with Thompson. Claire Collin coming back in for Thompson to replace Nora Goulet. Hurst to inbound near the Coffin corner on the far side. In from Myshak. Lost the dribble. And almost stolen by Zerfus, but she stepped down the baseline. Thompson will keep the ball, and they'll get a fresh shot clock with 1:15 to go in the first. Deep inbound, caught by Sage. Carpenter blocked the shot, but we have a foul before that. Jordan Carpenter with the foul for Mayport CG, her first and the team's fourth in the quarter. Two free throws for Sage, who makes the first. Sage making both. She's got 4. And the Tommies with their biggest lead, 15-10. Grandolin. Double team in the block. Lost the ball. And Hurst comes away with it. Ahead for Sage on the break. No. Myshak the offensive rebound. Ball poked out of bounds, and it will stay with Thompson with 33 to shoot and 52.3 to go in the quarter. Sage to set up the offense. Entry pass intended for Hurst, poked away. Kaya able to save it. Here's a 3 on the way, no. Myshak hustling to get the rebound. 3 on the way from Schwabe, yes. Jenna Schwabe with 5 off the bench and an 18-point lead. 18-10 lead, biggest for either team in this game. Shot clock off for the final seconds as Carlson has the ball. And a nice job getting in there by Hurst. And laid up and in by Schwabe. Thompson up by 10. Carlson driving and scoring at the buzzer. Carlson with 9 in the quarter. But our score at the end of 1, On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. After 1, Thompson 20, Mayport CG 12 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit AgassiSales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
3 lead changes, 2 ties in the opening quarter, but Thompson with an 8-point lead as we start quarter number 2. The time is going from right to left. Kaya Hurst getting in close and scoring. She's got 7. And Thompson back up by 10. Carlson around a right rotor screen. Now Zerfus on the right wing. Carlson around a screen for Zerfus right wing. Zerfus now looking to back in against a double team. Rotor from the block. Traveled. 3rd turnover against Thompson, or Mayport CG rather, and 2 against Thompson so far in the game. Thompson with the rebounding edge, 14-3. And 8 of those Thompson rebounds have been on the offensive side. Colling overshot the basket, scramble for the rebound. They'll call a held ball, and on the arrow the ball will go to Mayport CG. Carpenter, Carlson, Zerfus, Roeder, and Grandelin, the 5 on the floor for Mayport CG. Thompson with Hurst, Abby Olsen back in the game. Schwab. And an offensive foul on Jaden Roeder. That is her second, and the first foul on the Patriots in quarter number 2. Whoops. Step back 3 on the way. Bingo for Addison Sage. She's got 7, and Mayport CG wants a timeout. 6:47 to go on the half on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson up 25-12. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Thompson on a 17-2 run as they've pulled away to a 13-point lead here early second quarter. And as a Region 2 matchup, this one will matter quite a bit when we get to seeding later on, and Zerfus stepped over the edge. 4th Mayport CG turnover, and Thompson will get it back. Hurst, Schwab, Sage, Colling, and Olson, the original starting 5 on the floor for Thompson. Colling. Olson in the lane. Gets the bounce. Abbey with 4. 27-12. 2 minutes played, second quarter. Carlson. Left a defender in the dust and hit a 3. Carlson with a dozen. The only other points maybe Mayport CG have are a 3 by Carpenter. Here's Olson. And a reverse by Hurst. And a nice feed from Olson. Nora Goulet back into the game for Thompson to replace Claire Colling. Grandelin on the inbound for Mayport CG. 27 to shoot. Carlson bounced it. It was off her own foot, so that's over and back. 5th Mayport CG turnover. Thompson will inbound it now baseline right with 5:24 to go in the half. Now we've got a conference. About what? No idea. Hurst on the throw in. Sage, open 3. Bango! Addison Sage with 10 on the Tommies up by 17, 32 to 15. Zerfis into a double team and a foul. Foul on Addison Sage of Thompson, her second, and the first on Thompson of the second quarter. Carlson on the inbound baseline right for Carpenter. The long 3 in and out. And Abby Olson another rebound. And Carpenter back on defense for a steal. Now the ball tied up. And it'll go to Thompson on the arrow. Jenna Schwabe, number 3, into the game for Thompson to replace Sage. Hurst on the throw-in for Schwab. Goulet for Schwab. Left-hand dribble in the lane. Hooks it back for Schwabe, who's in. Jenna with a drive. No. And a rebound for Carpenter. Ahead for Carlson. And she stepped over the edge. That's 2, maybe 3 times that Mayport CG has done that so far today. And they've turned the ball over 6 times with under 4.5 to go till halftime. Olson down low, couldn't get the roll. And Grandelin got the rebound. Long for Zerfis ahead of the crowd. Laid it up too hard. Schwab the rebound, long ball caught by Olson. Shot off the glass and around the rim doesn't go. Carpenter rebounding for the Patriots. Carpenter has a Carlson screen. Still Carpenter. And a foul on Nora Goulet of Thompson. That is her first foul and the team's second of the quarter. Claire Calling 5:30. Vivian Myshak back into the game for Thompson. As Olson and Schwab sit down. Number 5, Ella Flayton, a 5'4" junior, into the game for the first time for Mayport CG. Entry pass, tied up. And on the arrow, the ball stays with Mayport CG with 30 to shoot. It'll be Flayton on the throw in baseline right. Deep for Zerfus. Looks like the time he's in a 2-3 zone. Carlson will take advantage and score. 15 for Carlson. 32-18. She could use some help on the scoring side, and we've got a foul the other way. This is on Kaiser Carlson, her second, and the second team foul on the Patriots in the second quarter. Carlson and Roeder with 2 fouls apiece for Mayport CG. Sage has 2 fouls for Thompson. Goulet for Schwabe. Pass broken up by Flayton. Thompson get it back. 22 to shoot. Hurst intended for Colling, broken up. Third Thompson turnover. And Zerfus couldn't corral the long pass. 4 Addison Sage in for Thompson to replace Jenna Schwabe. Mayport CG looking nothing at all like the team I saw last night at Hillsborough Central Valley. Step back 3 by Sage, around and out. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Roeder. For Zerfus ahead of the crowd, she'll lay it up and in. Hudson Zerfus' first points. 32-20. Mayport CG cut the gap to 12. Myshak left block. Missing in a rebound for Flayton. Long ball, too long for Carlson, out of bounds. Number 2, Andy Schwab back in for Thompson to replace Goulet. Mayport CG want a short timeout. 2:29 to go in the half on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
This holiday season, discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Cywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsborough. They accept Hillsborough Christmas cash.
Mayport CG has used 2 of their timeouts. They've got 3 left. Thompson with all 5 remaining. Sage through the crowd, lays it up and in. Addison Sage with a dozen. 34-20. Right corner Flayton, and the pass broken up and taken away by Hurst. Hurst, no, scramble for the rebound, and Carpenter gets it for Mayport CG. Now ahead for Carlson. Back for Carpenter. Carlson thought about shooting a 3. Gives it for Flayton, who will shoot a 3 and shoot it long. Colling. Hurst. Colling, 3 on the way. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound for Hurst, and put it up and in. Hurst with 11, 36-20, Thompson in front. Zerfus trying to drive through the crowd, slipped a foot. Turnover 10 on Mayport CG. That's as many as they had all last night. Number 21, Kylie Crope back into the game for Mayport CG, replacing Flayton. Sage for Hurst, and now Claire Colling. Schwabe, Myshak down low, drives and scores. Freshman Vivian Myshak with her first points of the night. 38-20 Thompson. Carlson spinning to the lane, dumping it down low for Roeder. Now a Zerfus three is up and off. And Colling gets the rebound on the run. Colling trying to beat everybody. And now taken right back away. Myshak down low, beating Roeder, missed the shot. And Carlson the rebound. Final seconds. And a nice job by Colling to tip the pass away from Zerfus. Just 0.4 of a second to go now in the half. Zerfus to inbound near sideline. And Carpenter couldn't get a shot away. And good defense by Hurst to prevent anything close to a good shot. And we're at halftime on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. At the half, it's Thompson 38, Mayport CG 20. We'll be back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lansella with you. We're at halftime. Girls High School basketball. The Thompson Tommies leading Mayport CG 38-20. And on my bingo card for this game tonight, I would not have had one team leading the other by 18. It was close in the early going. We had 2 ties and 3 lead changes. Mayport CG's biggest lead was 10-8. But from that stage, Thompson went on a 17-2 run. Going through the end of the first quarter into the second, Thompson led it 20-12 at the end of the quarter, and the biggest lead is the one they have right now at 38-20. Leading the way for Thompson is senior Addison Sage with 2 threes, 2 twos, and 2 of 2 at the foul line for 12 points. Kaya Hurst with a 3 and 4 twos for 11. Jenna Schwabe with a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Abby Olson a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. She's done a good job rebounding tonight. Andy Schwab a basket for 2. Vivian Myshak a basket for 2. Claire Collins started, has not scored. Nora Goulet has been in the game and has not scored either for Thompson. Tommy's 4 of 4 at the free throw line. They've turned the ball over 3 times, and unofficially Thompson with 19 rebounds, 9 on the offensive side. Thompson with 20 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second, for their total of 38. Mayport CG, only 3 players have scored. Kaiser Carlson with 2 threes, 4 twos, and 1 of 1 at the line for 15. Jordan Carpenter has a 3-pointer for 3. Hudson Zerfus has a basket for 2. And that's the Patriots scoring. Kylie Cropline, Jaden Roeder, Miley Grandelin, and Ella Flatten have been in the game and have not scored for Mayport CG. Patriots 1 of 1 at the foul line. They've turned the ball over 10 times in the first half, and unofficially Mayport CG with 10 rebounds, just 1 offensive rebound. Mayport CG 12 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second for their total of 20. As far as fouls go for Mayport CG, Carlson and Roeder with 2 fouls apiece. For Thompson, Addison Sage with 2. Not a great many fouls in that first half. And Mayport CG just hasn't been able to get Jordan Carpenter open for good 3-point shots. She's had a few shots. I'm guessing it's fewer than she had in the first half of the Patriots game Monday night at Hillsborough Central Valley. But holding her to 3 points in the first half is something for Coach Jason Brennan and the Thompson Tommies to hang their hat on. And as I mentioned, Abby Olson with a good job rebounding along with 4 points. Jenna Schwabe with 7 first quarter points off the bench for Thompson as well. And the Tommies in command, 38-20 at halftime. Earlier today in the JV game, Thompson beat Mayport CG 59-31. And in the C-Squad game, Thompson defeated Sacred Heart 42-36. Other games tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdall versus Ada Borup West. That's a boys and girls doubleheader. Cass Lake Bena versus Monoman Wabat in boys basketball. Also in boys basketball, Hillsborough Central Valley hosting Kindred tonight. Other girls games, Oak Grove at Lisbon and Harvey Wells County at New Rockford, Cheyenne. And we've got some wrestling here. A Northern Cass girls triangular with Harvey Wells County and Hillsborough Central Valley, and Valley City and Thompson's boys wrestlers at Northern Cass for a triangular. And also Kindred at West Fargo Horace in wrestling tonight, and also a boys hockey game with Fargo Shanley at Grafton Park River. Plenty more games Thursday and Friday on YourLiveEvent.com. Just go there to get a list of the games that we have coming up. Our score at intermission, Thompson 38, Mayport CG 20. Back with the start of the third quarter after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Thompson basketball to start the third quarter. They've got an 18-point lead. Their original starting five: Andy Schwab, Addison Sage, Claire Culling, Kaya Hurst, and Abby Olson. Mayport CG, their original five as well: Carlson, Zerfus, Cropleen, Carpenter, and Roeder. Andy Schwab, three on the way, bingo! Andy with five, and that's the fifth three of the game for Thompson. And they stretch the lead to 41-20. Biggest of the game. Here's a Carpenter drive for a basket. Jordan with five, and a long pass, too long for Abby Olson. Got a fingertip on it, couldn't hold it. Miley Grandelin, number one into the Mayport CG lineup, replacing Cropleen. Carpenter right wing near the sideline, has a Zerfus screen. Still Carpenter, and a nice reach and interception by Addison Sage. Schwab saw Main Street was open and drove it and scored. 7 for Schwab. 43-22 Thompson. Carlson, back for Carpenter. And good defense by Hurst. Ball goes out of bounds. Patriots will keep it with 23 to shoot. Carpenter stops left of the lane, spins into the lane, and scores. Nice basket by Jordan Carpenter. Nice feed down low for Olson, missed in close, and Roeder the rebound. Carpenter between the circles, off target, and Abby Olson the rebound. Calling for Schwab, back for Claire Calling. Hurst driving the baseline and scoring. 13 for Kaya Hurst. 2 minutes played, third quarter. Mayport CG with the ball, down by 21. Ball poked away by Schwab and a takeaway. But then a blind pass taken back right away. Ball will stay with Mayport CG with 32 to shoot. Grandelin on the inbound for Carlson. Roeder sets the screen. Grandelin outside the arc. Back for Carlson. Carlson will step back and fire a three. That doesn't go. Offensive rebound for Grandelin. Just the second offensive rebound for Mayport CG tonight. Ball got a friendly bounce for the Patriots there. Here's Carlson with 20 to shoot. Grandelin will shoot a three, too long. And the rebound ricocheted off Collings' shin out of bounds. The ball never hit the rim, so Mayport CG with just 11 to shoot. And the inbound intercepted. Schwab with the pick. Offensive rebound, Hurst, yes, and a foul. Foul on Miley Grandelin of Mayport CG, her first, and the first on the Patriots in the third quarter. Claire Colling checks out. And number 1, Nora Goulet back into the Thompson lineup as Hurst trying to finish the three-point play, and does. Hurst with 16. And Thompson doubling the Patriots. And I thought that ball might have gone off Carlson's foot, but official didn't see it that way. Anyway, it's Mayport CG ball. Roeder out, number 5, Ella Flayton into the game for Mayport CG. Olson checks out for Thompson as Jenna Schwabe into the game. Carpenter trying to work her way down low, and a foul. First foul on Thompson in the third quarter. It's on Andy Schwab, her second. Jordan Carpenter at the line to shoot 2. Carpenter with 8. Make that 9. And she's a junior, remember. Schwab. And Schwab trying to keep them all in bounds, went over the baseline. Unofficially, the 6th turnover against Thompson. Carlson for Flayton. And a whistle. Contact by Addison Say. Oh, offensive foul on Hudson Zerfus of Mayport CG. Her first foul, the team's second of the quarter. Thompson basketball. Hurst for the cutting Sage, yes. 14 for Sage. And a whistle underneath, then we'll have some free throws. Nora Goulet with the Thompson foul, her second, and the second on the Tommies in the quarter. And Jordan Carpenter back at the free throw line to shoot 2. She made 2 of 2 a couple of moments ago. And Carpenter makes 2 in a row here again. She's got 11. Long pass, too long for Jenna Schwabe, goes out of bounds on the 7th Thompson turnover. You know, Mayport CG would like to be able to cut into this deficit 3 at a time, but, well, Carpenter trying it and hitting it. So it's possible. Carpenter with 14. 50-31, and an interception by Grandelin. Carpenter will fire another long-range 3. That doesn't go. Kaya Hurst the rebound. Zerfus tried to pick her pocket, but Goulet with the basketball. Andy Schwab traveled. 9 turnovers on Thompson now. And timeout by Thompson. 3:06 to go in the third quarter on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 50, Mayport CG 31 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
Mayport CG ball after the timeout. And Schwab with a steal and a breakaway layup. 9 for Andy Schwab. 52-31 Thompson. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Carlson through the crowd and a foul underneath. And Kaiser Carlson will shoot a couple. Third foul on Thompson in the quarter. This one's on Vivian Myshak, her first. Carlson was 16. Make it 17. 52-33. Patriots down by 19. Schwab, Myshak against the double team and scores. Freshman Vivian Myshak with 4. Carpenter had a Zerfa screen. Off for Grandelin. Stopped in the lane, right corner, Flayton 3 is good. First points for Ella Flayton. 54-36 at the 2-minute mark, third quarter. Sage for Schwab. And 3 seconds on Thompson. 10th turnover on the Tommies. Claire Calling, number 5, back into the Thompson lineup to replace Jenna Schwabe. Thompson trying to go to 3-1 on the year. Mayport CG trying to extend a 3-game winning streak. Nice pass. And a basket for Carpenter. Carpenter with 16. Hurst now for Schwab. 3 on the way. No. And Carlson runs down the rebound for the Patriots. And a steal by Schwab. And the layup didn't go. Coaches will tell you got to concentrate on those. And those may be the toughest shots to make because you've got plenty of time to think about it. Zerfa's not able to connect on 2 attempts. And now a Carlson steal. And this is going to be team foul 4 on Thompson in the quarter. It's on Andy Schwab, her third. Jocelyn Oster, number 15, into the game for Thompson for the first time. And for Mayport CG, 24, Jaden Roeder checks back into the Patriot lineup to replace Grandelin. Flayton on the inbound baseline right, fresh shot clock. Surface around a Roeder screen. Into a double team, now Carlson. To the baseline, reverse, yes! Kaiser Carlson with 19. 54-40. Closest Mayport CG's been in a while. Myshak into the block. Double team there. Ball poked loose, and Carpenter has it. Long for Flayton. Runs it down. Carpenter trying to make something out of nothing. Gets a couple of free throws. Sage with the foul for Thompson, her third. 5th team foul, penalty in effect. For Thompson, Sage and Schwab with 3 fouls apiece. For Mayport CG, Roeder and Carlson with 2 each. Carpenter with free throw number 1. (54-41). And Carpenter makes both. Sage, shot off target, and that's the end of the third. 3 quarters in the books on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Mayport CG with a comeback. They're within 12 as we go to the 4th quarter on YourLiveEvent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Mayport CG outscoring Thompson 22-16 in that third frame, and the Patriots on a 16-4 run as we go to the final 8 minutes. Feed down low for Zerfus, who scores and is fouled. Chance at a 3-point play as Addison Sage commits her 4th foul. First player in the game to reach 4 fouls. Hudson Zerfus with the free throw. She's got 5. And now the gap is 9, a 3-possession game as far as Mayport CG concerned. Sage with a bomb, no. And Carpenter able to wrestle away the rebound. Carlson had the ball poked away briefly, gets it back. Zerfus for Carpenter. 18 to shoot. Carlson with 10 to shoot. And her pass picked off by Sage. 16th turnover against Mayport CG. Sage, 3 on the way, no. Abby Olson with a rebound. She's done a great job with offensive rebounding tonight. Calling. Driving and a foul. Kyla Carlson with the Mayport CG foul, her 3rd, and the 1st against the Patriots in the quarter. Sage will sit down, and Nora Goulet, number 1 on the ball game for the Tommies. Entry pass broken up by Flayton. And a Carpenter drive for a basket. Carpenter with 20. And the Patriots now within 7 with less than 6.5 to play in the 4th quarter. Calling around a screen. Finding Hurst, but she stepped over the baseline. 14th turnover against Thompson, 11 in the second half. And now a short timeout for Thompson with 6:11 to play on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moen, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Remember to tune in to YourLiveEvent.com tomorrow night for the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, which is brought to you by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. We'll be hearing from area high school coaches, talking boys and girls hockey, boys and girls basketball, and also women's college basketball with the coach from Concordia. All that on YourLiveEvent.com, Wednesday night at 7, the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining with 6:11 to go in regulation. Patriots going from right to left in the traveling red. Here's a Carpenter 3. Air ball. And Thompson will get it back with 6:01 to play. No pressure from Mayport CG. Nora Goulet for calling. Pass tipped. Right to Schwab. Not able to score. Olsen trying to save it and did. Schwab with a basket. And good hustle on the offensive glass. Thompson's lead is 9. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Patriots. 24 to shoot. 5:31 in regulation. 3-possession game. And the way Mayport CG can shoot threes, that's not far-fetched. Carlson driving into a triple team and a foul on either A, B, or C. Claire Collin gets called for the foul, her first. That's 2 on Thompson in the quarter. Kaiser Carlson, 3 of 3 at the line to shoot 2. Carlson with 20 points, make it 21. 56-49. Thompson's lead down to 7. They've led by as many as 24. Olsen down low, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Thompson. Addison Sage, number 4, back into the Thompson lineup, replacing Olsen. So the Tommies going with a slightly smaller lineup. 28 to shoot. Schwab for Sage. Calling around a screen, back for Schwab. Into the lane, off the glass, and gets the roll. 13 for Andy Schwab. Thompson back up by 9 with under 5 minutes to go in regulation. Surface will try a 3. That's short. And the rebound for Nora Goulet. Nice pass and a basket for Sage and Hurst rather, and a foul. Jordan Carpenter commits the Mayport CG foul, her second of the team's second of the quarter. 60-49. And that's the first free throw that anyone on either team has missed tonight. And we've got 4:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Miley Grandelin in for Mayport CG, replacing Roeder. So the Patriots also going to play a little bit smaller ball. Here's a drive and a miss by Sage, and adding it out to the line. Carpenter commits this foul. That is her third, and the third on the Patriots in the quarter. So Carpenter and Carlson with 3 fouls apiece. Sage getting 1 of 2. 15 for the senior, 61-49 Thompson. Zerfus. Back for Carlson, thought about the 3. Lobs for Grandelin. A Zerfus drive doesn't go. Carpenter had the shot blocked in close, but Andy Schwab also committing a foul, and that's her 4th. 4 team fouls. No, make that 3 team fouls on Thompson in the quarter. So Schwab and Sage both with 4 fouls for Thompson. And Jordan Carpenter missing the first of 2. Jenna Schwabe, number 3, back in for Thompson to replace Andy Schwab. Carpenter missing 2 free throws. And Schwabe the rebound. Thompson by 12 midway through quarter number 4. Colling thought about a 3, will drive to the rack instead. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Thompson with 22 to shoot and 3:58 to play in the 4th quarter. Sage driving and scoring. 17 for Addie Sage, 63-49. Tommy's back up by 14. Carlson double teamed in the lane. Carlson right coffin corner, out for Grandelin. She almost lost the dribble. And a bump. Team foul 4 on Thompson in the quarter. This is on Jenna Schwabe, her first. Next foul will put Mayport CG in the penalty, 2 free throws. In for Carpenter. Scoring off the glass. 22 for Jordan Carpenter. Thompson up 63-51. Sage driving, fouled. And Sage to the line with 3:07 to go. Team foul 4 on Mayport CG. This is on Jordan Carpenter, and that's her 4th. Sage hits the first of 2. Andy Schwab back into the game for Thompson to replace Nora Goulet. Schwab and Sage both with 4 fouls for Thompson. Sage's second free throw, good, got them both. 19 for Addison Sage. Thompson back up by 14 as we near the 3-minute mark. Flayton. Attempted pass blocked, and now a takeaway. Schwabe missing in close. 3 from Hurst doesn't go. Tommy's with another offensive rebound. Hurst, yes, or Sage. 21 for Addison Sage, 67-51 with under 2.5 to play. That may have been the one that put this out of range. Here's a Carpenter 3. That didn't go. Good fight to get the offensive rebound. Zerfa still fighting, and now here come the Tommies the other way. Schwab wide open. Andy with 6 in the quarter and 15 on the night. Thompson back up by 18. Carlson's shot doesn't go. Rebound tipped out, finally controlled by Schwab. And Schwab called for a carry. 15 turnovers against Thompson. 17 against Mayport CG. Patriot ball with 1:41 to play. And the possession arrow also favors Mayport CG. Carlson around a Carpenter screen. Zerfus. Carpenter looking to post up. Missed the shot. Grandelin had the rebound briefly, but taken away by Hurst. Just over a minute to play. Schwab. Schwabe and the ball taken away by Carpenter. And a foul on Jenna Schwabe as she was trying to block the Carpenter drive. 5th team foul, penalty in effect. And Jordan Carpenter to shoot 2. She just missed 2 a couple of moments ago. And Mayport CG going to clear the bench. Josie Moss at number 10 checks in. Number 3, Madeline Strand, a 5'8 junior. And Taylor Knutson, number 12, a 5'3 sophomore. Carpenter missed the second free throw. And Cowling the rebound. Tommies will go to 3-1 on the year. Mayport CG to 3-2. Pass beyond her. She was able to retrieve it. And a foul on Mayport CG. That's their 5th of the quarter. Miley Grandelin with the foul. That's her 2nd. And Kaya Hurst to shoot 2 for Thompson. Carpenter checks out. Hurst going 0 for 2 and a rebound from Osted, but taken back away. Three-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Thompson content to just kind of take the air out of the ball here. Hurst for Jenna Schwabe and now Cowling. And they'll concede the shot clock violation. Mayport CG ball with a 2.5 to play. And Flanton will dribble it out, and that's the ball game. And Mayport CG had cut it to 7, but Thompson able to stretch their lead back and get the victory, 69-52. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll be back with post-game interviews and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsborough.
This holiday season, discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Cywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsborough. They accept Hillsborough Christmas cash.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello with you as the Thompson Tommies defeat Mayport CG 69-52 in girls high school basketball tonight. It started off as a close game. We were tied at 2 and at 5. 3 lead changes in the opening quarter. Mayport CG's biggest lead was 10-8. And then Thompson would go on a 17-2 run between the first quarter and the second quarter. And Thompson never trailed after that. The Tommies led 20-12 at the quarter, 38-20 at the half. Their biggest lead was 50-26 in the third quarter, and the lead after 3 for Thompson was 54-42. Mayport CG would get to within 7 in the fourth quarter. But Thompson would then go on a run and get the victory 69-52. We'll talk with Kaya Hurst of Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today
doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
And welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello joined by Kaya Hurst of the Thompson Tommies. Winners tonight over Mayport CG. I tell you, this was, I would not have predicted that either team would have been up by 18 at halftime on this one, but you girls did a really solid job this evening.
Yeah, we were up by about, 20, 25, and Mayville kept clawing back, and it was a 7-point game at one point, and then we ended up pulling it about by, 19-ish? But yeah, and then I'm glad we ended the way we did.
You did keep them from doing damage from long distance for the most part, because I don't know if you saw their game last night with Hillsborough Central Valley, but they really are capable of scoring from long range.
Yeah, Carlson and Carpenter, they did end up getting a little bit hot there. Carpenter had some really nice shots at the end there, but I'm glad of our defensive stops overall.
And offensive rebounding was a strength for you guys, too. Abby Olson did a really nice job on the offensive glass.
Yeah, she's very tough on the inside. She really likes to put her body into her girl and go up for the boards.
And let me get my score sheet here. And Kaya, you had 18 points, and it was a kind of a typical game looking at the scoring for your girls. Addison had 21, and you had 18, and Andy Schwab added 15, and a lot of those in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's really nice because our girls with scoring and rebounding, it's all over. Like, it's not someone's like having like 30 points a game and then someone's having 10. We're all pretty even in that aspect.
And now that we think of it here, senior year for you, and you've been a key contributor for about 4 years. Would you be playing basketball at the next level or interested in that?
As of right now, not really, but no, I can never say never. Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. And Kaya Hurst, our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge for energy, and also Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We'll have a T-shirt for you from the folks at Enbridge. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you so much.
Kaya Hurst of the Thompson Tommies. We'll be continuing with our post-game interviews after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This holiday season, discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Sywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Sywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Sywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsborough. They accept Hillsborough Christmas cash.
Back at Thompson, our post-game show now as the Thompson Tommies beat Mayport CG 69-52. Jason Brennan, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, joins us now. And like I was saying to Kaya, and what I said to our audience, when I was thinking about this game, my bingo card did not have one team leading the other by 18 at halftime.
No, it wasn't on our bingo card either. We know they're a good team, and, we got out on them early. They made a little bit of a good effort there to score early on, and I think a couple small adjustments helped us kind of shut that down a little bit. Kaisa Carlson had a heck of a first half there, and we had a hard time with her, so we were just getting too many switch situations where we were having our post guarding a shooter and then our shooter defense down on the block. So a couple adjustments helped us there, and that helped us go into the half. And, things changed a little bit in the second half, but, that's a whole other story.
And one nice thing about your defense is that you were forcing Mayport CG to getting points one at a time late instead of 3.
Yeah, would have preferred not to stop the clock that often. They got a lot of points. I don't know exactly how many free throws they made, but it sure seemed like a whole heck of a lot. And they did a good job of isolating their scores, and, we put ourselves in a situation where we would help down on them a little bit, and we got called for a lot of fouls in those situations.
And you got a lot of points from usual sources, 21 for Addie Sage, 18 for Kaya Hurst. Andy Schwab had a good game with 15 points, and let's see, 6 of those in the fourth quarter when you needed them.
Yeah, she's a good key. She's, Andy's got a really good vision of the court. She sees a lot of things, so she creates a lot of baskets for a lot of people, and, to see her scoring in double figures now, it's nice as well. That's a kid who can do so many things. She's so athletically, and she's working on playing on both feet, and when she gets even more comfortable with that, she's going to get even better for both herself and our team. But the other two, we expect that scoring from them very often, and they do it in different ways. Addie tonight, she got to the rim a lot. A lot of times she shoots a lot of threes and makes a lot of threes, I should say, and she's still capable of that, but she got to the rim tonight, which was a nice job, and Kaya is just such a workhorse that she's going to go in there and get a bunch of rebounds and putbacks, and, she's good at finishing in traffic.
And credit, too, to Abby Olson. At least early on, it seemed like she had a whole bunch of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, she did. Abby played a really good game for us there. It was a situation where later in the game when the wheels maybe were coming off the buggy a little bit when they were having that little run on us, we decided to go small just to try to kind of get calm and have our guards working around the perimeter a little bit more and look for some easy cuts. But, Abby played a great game. I thought she did a nice job on the rebounding, and honestly, she got a lot of good looks. Maybe she didn't finish them all, but she will. She's going to get better. She works hard every day, and she's going to get better and better at that as well.
Now you go to 3-1 on the season, and then Friday on the road again to Carrington.
Yeah, another big region game. Carrington has got to be one of the favorites in the region. They're good every year. That's one of the great programs. Coach Broughton does such a nice job with them there, and you can expect certain things from them, and they can expect certain things from us. So it's going to be a fun game. It's always one of the games that we highlight on our calendar before Christmas.
Okay, Jason Brennan, coach of the Thompson Tommies, thanks very much. And if I don't see you again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
You too, Joe. Merry Christmas.
Jason Brennan, coach of the Thompson Tommies, winners tonight, 69-52 over Mayport CG. We'll go over the stats and wrap things up after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you as the Thompson Tommies beat Mayport CG 69-52 in girls basketball. Let's run down the scoring for Mayport CG. Jordan Carpenter, 2 threes, 5 twos, and 7 of 10 at the foul line for 23 points. Kaiser Carlson, 2 threes, 5 twos, 5 of 5 at the line for 21. Hudson Zerfus, 2 baskets, 1 of 1 at the line for 5. Ella Flatten, a three-pointer for 3. Kylie Cropleen, Jaden Roeder, Miley Grandelin, Madeline Strand, Josie Mosted, and Taylor Knutson played, did not score. Mayport CG, 13 of 16 at the foul line. And interestingly enough, neither team missed a free throw until the fourth quarter. Unofficially, Mayport CG 17 turnovers and the Patriots 17 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side. Mayport CG 12 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 22 in the third, 10 in the fourth for their total of 52. And Mayport CG now 3-2 on the season. Patriots are off until next Monday when they host Maple River. Thompson with 3 players in double figures. Addison Sage, 2 threes, 5 twos, 5 of 6 at the line for 21 points. Kaya Hurst with a 3, 6 twos, 1 of 4 at the line for 18. Andy Schwab, a 3 and 6 twos for 15 points. Jenna Schwabi, a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Abby Olson, a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Vivian Myshak, 2 baskets for 4. Claire Calling did not score. Nora Goulet did not score. And Jocelyn Oster was in the game briefly, did not score. Thompson was 8 of 12 shooting free throws tonight. 17 turnovers against Thompson, 14 in the second half. And Thompson also with 31 rebounds unofficially, 12 on the offensive side. Thompson with 20 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second, 16 in the third, 15 in the fourth for their total of 69. Thompson now 3-1 on the season. The Tommies at Carrington on Friday night. And time now for our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for precision play. I'm going to go with Abby Olson and her offensive rebounding and the Tommies' offensive rebounding. 12 offensive boards for Thompson tonight as they get the victory. 69-52 over Mayport CG. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. In the JV game tonight, Thompson beat Mayport CG 59-31. And in the C-Squad game, Thompson defeated Sacred Heart 42-36. So a sweep for the Thompson Tommies tonight. And that will do it for us here from Thompson. Thanks very much to Brady Schwab, the Activities Director. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business, or if nothing else, just stop in to say thank you for allowing us to bring you high school sports on yourliveevent.com. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For Cindy Eliason on camera, I'm Joe Lancello. The final again tonight in the varsity game, it was Thompson winning 69-52 over Mayport CG. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.